usually does most of the heavy tech lifting. I know a
Uh,
bit about tech, but not enough to be really good at it. Guys, come on. I hired my niece to help me do tech. Even I need help.
Well, well, if you do, then that's not saying much for me. Well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the Wildflower Wolves YouTube channel. It is Knit Night with Louise and Jocelyn.
It's true, it is.
Jocelyn and I have already been chatting for a few minutes as we've been getting things set up, and then I just hit live and we're still chatting. And
so sorry, we'll chat after the live too. I know how to talk.
I do. We talk a lot. I think you have to be a talker if you're going to podcast, right?
And on some level, you have to enjoy the art of conversation, whether it's the occasional put in or the person who's good at filling dead air. Like, there's got to be a balance between the two, but you have to enjoy communicating with other humans.
Why does this say private?
I don't know.
Oh, I was just telling, we'll have to see. Is anybody here?
You'll probably walk you through your problems.
Oh, no, it says 5 people are here. I'm not sure why it says private. Oh, shoot. But my comments are gone again. I had this problem the other night. Says comments are not supported on private videos. Okay, well, I don't want.
Oh, is our meeting private?
I don't know.
And is the YouTube live private, or is that public?
Well, I don't know. Usually they're public.
Usually.
Hold the fort here for a sec, Jocelyn.
Hold down the fort? Okay.
Yeah, I left my phone somewhere in the house and I wasn't too worried about it, but let me go see if I can track it down, because then I can see comments on my phone.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Why in the world would it be? And chat's probably answered the question. Hey, chat, how's it going? How's everybody even going? I have myself a cool tall beverage of aqua, everyone's staple favorite in the summertime. That good old H2O, as the case may be. There's a tiny dictator at my feet. There's a fan going. The windows are cranked. We're only 26 today, and air conditioning is expensive. And I don't like using it unless I absolutely have to. And I can survive in the apartment just fine at 26 with the window open and some fans running, which use less electricity. So I do that. But when we're over 26, like you get to like the 27, 28, or God knows we're going back to that 30 plus, that humidity nonsense, way sooner than I'd like us to be. Those are AC days. Those are hardcore AC unit days. I don't. It's not good, but it's okay. It's okay. I've been doing a bunch of cleaning. I'm going to do a bunch of baking, because I can do the baking very early in the morning or very late in the evening. The temperatures are theoretically not as warm. And I have food. So the key components are the bills have been paid. There's food in the fridge. I have knitting to work on. All is well. The big question we have to decide is, I gave no thought to a curated list for you guys to vote on tonight. None. I usually give it some thought. Like I try to give it a touch of structure so that I have a hot clue of what I might be working on. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm working on. So we're going to do some voting. So I'm either going to cast on a project or work on a whip. I think that's the first thing we have to decide. And then from there, we can narrow it down. Probably should be responsible, probably should work on a whip. That makes me sound old and very boring, so we might have to cast on just to rebel. I'm not positive. Louise is currently looking for her phone. If you guys have just joined us, I can't read comments, so I'm not sure what's going on. So feel free to make that a big old comment thread for Louise to have to read through, because that's how that works. Otherwise, I hope all of you guys are doing okay, surviving your heat as it is, depending on where you are and what's going on for your summer. And we'll see what happens. I hear Louise. I see a Louise.
I am back. I found my phone.
Oh, good.
But it's almost dead, so now I got to charge it.
All right.
So let me see if I can find us on my phone. And then
I talked.
I heard you. You did lovely job. So I know.
One of those, why didn't I ever get into radio?
You were perfect for that.
I could have been an early morning radio host. I like getting up early in the morning. I am one of those distressingly cheerful Monday people, and I like mornings. I know. Feel free to hate me. It's okay. I understand.
I heard you. You did lovely job.
Hey, volume's on.
No, stop.
I never got into radio. I keep thinking about it every once in a while. I was like, oh, maybe I should retrain into radio. That might be fun.
It would be fun.
It'd be fun. I wouldn't care where I went. I enjoy traveling and learning new places, so I'm fine. I'm free to relocate. I don't have to stay here.
So I heard you talking about projects for next month.
Dude, didn't even give it a thought. I was literally sat down in front of the computer today and went, oh, I usually curate a list for this part.
I completely forgot about it until like right now when I heard you talking about it. I'm like, oh. So I just grabbed literally a few things. I got a few things sitting right around here. So
in a panic, I pulled out my bin and I have all the things I want to cast on just off to my arm on the other side. So I am enabled and the stash is not but 2 feet behind me. So like we can go wild. I could start working on a fall thing because fall will be here before we know it. So working on a summer thing doesn't make much sense nowadays. I just released a shawl pattern. Did you see the Instagram photos?
No, I went back to work on Tuesday. I had been yeah, good for me. Yay. I haven't
trying to sound less enthusiastic about that. I dare you.
Yeah, no, but it's seriously, I haven't had a chance to go through hardly anything. So I'm gonna
so much catch up.
Yeah, so much catch up. A bunch of catch up on Facebook and Instagram and all right. So I have comments, you guys. So we can make this work. We're on Zoom, going live on YouTube, using an iPhone. Like we're
all the tech.
We're using it all because
I'm charging my Orcam, all the tech, even specially accessibility tech. It's all in use today. I got to go out tomorrow, and when I do that on my own, I have to take my Orcam with me. So,
oh, that's good. Yeah,
because it tells me where doors are, if it's safe to cross the road, because not all street lights are signaled with sound. Yeah, that's a thing. If there's things in my way, like if I run into something, I can ask the Orcam WTF, like what's right in front of me, and it'll tell me what's in front of me and if there's space to walk to the left or the right, because it takes a picture and then it tells me what's in its picture frame, which since it sits right here on my glasses, it takes a picture of what's right in front of me.
Yeah. Tech is so amazing. It really
it is. My grandpa bought it for me. It is a very, very expensive tiny piece of tech that means I'm not stuck at home forever without assistance. I can go do things on my own. So it's a huge independence booster for me.
Oh my goodness, listen to I'm just reading Nikki's comment. So let's say hi to everybody. So we've got Tracy and Lisa. So Lisa must have been here right at the beginning because she said I'm here when I was trying to figure out. All of a sudden I had this panic. I'm like, why does it say private? I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Jocelyn and I are just going to be chatting to ourselves. Louise and Nikki and Lynn and you. Did I say Tracy?
You did.
Tracy and Sally and Cindy. And so listen to this. Nikki says it's only 13 degrees.
Traja. I mean, I shouldn't be grumpy about 26 because we were like 18 and 19 the last 2 days, which was freaking glorious. The problem is we're going back to 30.
Oh, yeah.
We've been doing 30s plus for weeks at a time since May. And it was like everybody, like the weather people are now commenting that we're having a really long, overly hot, dry summer. Like that our temperatures are too high, regularly too high for our neck of the woods. I'm like, yeah, I'm melting to death. Melting. So I, of course, released a shawl pattern. I couldn't put it on myself. I couldn't take it outside to show off to take photos. So they're not great photos because I was trapped inside with the air conditioning unit.
Well, you can always change those up later if you want.
I'm gonna in the
Oh.
fall when I could go take it out, or I'm hoping that there's a couple of cool days where me and my mom can get out, because if I'm posing, I can't also be taking the photo.
Yeah, you have got a photographer.
I need a dude.
Yeah.
Or I'll put it on my niece, because if she comes over and visits while her grandma's in town, my niece is like my sister, she runs cold. So I can decorate her in a shawl and plus 26, and
Yeah,
she'll
yeah.
just be like, it's fine. She won't even.
Oh,
This child wears 4 layers, gets under an udi, curls up, and then has hot chocolate. To just
that's funny. So what's the shawl? What's the pattern? The new one you just released? What's it called?
it's called Midnight Breeze. And it's a top-down triangle shawl, and it's got a knit pearl crescent moon pattern at the bottom.
Oh,
It's so
I
pretty.
remember you
So
talking
pretty.
about.
And it's
Oh.
not extremely massive. It is big. It's
not
a large, it's a Jocelyn sized shawl, but we're not like half a blanket.
Okay.
We're like just shy of half a blanket, but we're not half a blanket. That's the important part here. And if you make it in fingering weight, it's even like a little smaller, because I made mine in like a light worsted, so like mine's just bigger just because I used a bigger yarn. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a big one. I want to make a second one because mom likes the color of the yarn. It's the first one was like a red heart sparkle. So roll with it, and the black to gray to white gradient. And mom likes it, so she asked for her birthday, and her birthday is like literally next month. So I wasn't gonna say no.
No.
I in fact said yes. So I might end up making a second one for myself.
Nice.
Like Pi made me do. It's a bigger shawl.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one I've released in the last little bit. Now I can focus on getting that cardigan done. Thank heavens.
Fun.
So much space in my brain. I am lit so poorly, you guys. Okay, let's see if we can adjust this.
All right. Oh, Susanna's here. And BC Tracy is here.
Sorry for the blinking.
Oh, Suzanne, yeah, we had hail here. It rained like torrential downpouring on the weekend and then again today. And I'm sure I was waiting out some of the rain in between clients in I was like, oh, I don't want to get totally soaked. And I'm sure I saw some hail. So Susanna, guys had some hail too?
Yeah. No hail. Well,
thunderstorm warning, Susanna says.
No big buckets of hail, little bits of it, more outside of town than inside of town. I say town, I live in the capital city, but inside of my city. But a lot of humidity, a lot of heat, and a lot of concern for people who don't have air conditioning.
Yeah.
And a lot of homes don't. And a lot of people don't have access to air conditioning. So there's been a lot of concern rightfully raised about the health and safety of humans.
Yeah. Well, I know like my parents are up at the cottage, and that's in Northern Ontario. And mom said that this week it hit 30 degrees up there a couple of times. And she said it usually doesn't hit 30 up there. But it is now. So yeah.
We're not making changes. So the temperatures aren't going backwards. That's just the hard math of it.
Yep.
It's the not fun part.
So tonight we are chatting about our capelet.
Oh God, I want to see your capelet, because you weren't like solid on your colors or the capelet or you were going to do one. Yeah. And I have been waiting all month to see what pattern won, what yarn won.
Well, and yours was like color work, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and it was fingering weight.
Yeah, a fingering weight sweater, capelet called the Midnight Slayer.
Yes.
It's very beautiful, very moody. And we decided that I was going to do it in 2 colorways called Pumpkin and 1 colorway called Jocelyn. So it's the Jocelyn Pumpkin capelet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see
decisions. We made decisions.
So I modified one that I'd found in a magazine, an older, like 209 or something, 2009 or something.
Yeah, old.
2013.
Almost 20 years old.
I know. It's like, I know.
It was like 2009. That's not that far from 2 decades.
No, I know time flies. You think, oh, I remember that year quite well, but that was quite a while ago.
Yeah. People are like, how do you know that off the top of your head? I'm like, because I graduated high school in 2001 and my 20th high school reunion would have been in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Kind of scary. So I took this pattern and it was top down and it was knit in DK weight. I think they called for DK weight
Okay.
on this one. And I opted to use a chunky weight.
That's wildly different.
Yes, I know. So this is what I'm knitting it out of.
Okay.
The Barocco vintage chunky.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
colorway, this beautiful green. It's so pretty. It's like a heathery green. It's got like little tones of yellow in it.
Morocco Vintage is a gorgeous yarn.
It's so nice. And let me tell you, it works so well. I have pulled this thing out. I think I'm on my 5th start.
Okay.
Yeah. You wouldn't even believe it. I'm embarrassed to tell you all the ridiculous mistakes that I made. But the yarn held up fantastic. And because I was starting to worry on my last go here, I'm thinking, oh, is this the yarn starting to look fuzzy or anything? But it didn't. It held up really, really well. And so I just completely reworked it. Like I came up with all my own numbers and I'm still like winging it as I'm doing increases and stuff to see when I want to stop increasing.
Okay.
So this is what I've got done. Not near as much as I wanted, but I'm finally off to a good start on it.
Oh, wonderful.
I had this much knit once already, and then I pulled it out. So while we're chatting, I think I'm gonna put it on a larger cable, and see. But there's my just little nice lace raglan increases. I made my ribbing around the neck a little bit deeper. And so far, I'm loving it. So let's see yours. Oh, did we lose you?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you. All right. I want to see how yours is started.
Mine involves me using this 4mm short cable, fixed cable needle, as a mock cable needle because it's got a little cable detail on it. So I
didn't know that.
No, it's a 2x2 cable. So you could do it without a cable needle if you could see your yarn. I can't see my yarn, so I have to do mine with a cable needle. So it has slowed me down a little bit, which is fine. I have started making. I didn't expect to make as much progress as you because you were working on a much thicker yarn than I have.
Yeah. So I was really hoping to get a ton more done. Oh, look at that's awesome. Look at that.
So I'm still in section 1. I need to repeat this very long increase row with cables every 4th row. A little cable twist every 4th row. 6 more times, 5 more times to get out to where I'm supposed to be at the end of section 1.
Okay.
So I am slowed down because every 4th row I'm cabling.
Yes.
And it's not fast. It's not fast, but I am making progress.
That progress is good. And I like that. So what's the dark red color?
This one is the pumpkin from Enchanted Grove.
Okay.
This creamy colored is the pumpkin from, I'm going to say Two Piece Hooking. She's got a yarn, but I know her better as Two Piece Hooking, which is her ergonomic crochet hooks.
Okay.
And then the last color to go in will be the Jocelyn, I believe. Or the red is Jocelyn? No, the red is not Jocelyn. Was that red or brown? I'm gonna have to go find my third ball. It's literally behind me, guys. I know where it is. But Enchanted Grove was a pumpkin. I lost my third tag, which had the yarn, indie yarn dyer for Two Piece Hooking. So I just have the Dream which is one Diana bought me, and it's red. But I
Okay.
did it by yardage or yardage requirements for the pattern. But the reason I remember this two-piece hooking better than the other stuff she does is because these are the crochet hooks she makes.
Yeah, you showed those once before. Those are fantastic.
These are so nice on your hands. It is ridiculous how comfortable they are to hold. I have two, and they will not be the last two I get. I got a coffee cup and a skull. Also convenient because I can't read the numbers. That I know my coffee cup is 5.5 and my skull is a 5.
Okay.
Helps me
Yeah,
out a bit.
because you're
But
with your tight gauge, you're not going to need a lot of the smaller sized hooks, are you?
crochet wise, I'm pretty much on gauge for most people. I'm right in the middle of the road. I knit way tighter than I crochet.
Interesting.
Not sure why it works that way, but that's the way it works. I rarely have to size up a crochet hook or down and I've never sized down a crochet hook, but I rarely size up a crochet hook to get gauge in a
Really?
pattern.
I just assume you would have been the same.
I thought the same too when I started,
Hmm.
but that is not the case, which is weird. But what am I going to do about it? My gauge is my gauge, right?
Well, exactly.
It is what it is, and you work with it.
I'm going to read comments here. Okay. Oh, thanks, Nikki. Love the stitch markers. What is the pattern names you ladies are using? The stitch pattern is very interesting. So yours was Midnight
Slayer.
Slayer.
Yeah.
And mine is, I think it is called the Noel Capelet.
Now you decide to be breezy and make noise. The Midnight Slayer you can find on YouTube.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. We've not been gusty all day, but now we're gusty.
I
Sure. This is how my life works. I have to be on the internet, so now everything's going to work weirdly. I don't know, life.
I'm gonna actually try this on.
Okay.
And the last time I tried it on, I was happy with it. I liked how it fit. And
Which is good.
yeah, I changed the neckline on it 3 times probably. And then okay, do you guys want to hear the most embarrassing story ever? So, okay, you guys probably most everybody has done a top-down raglan increase sweater, right?
A lot of us will have, yes.
So, for those who haven't, you have 4 sections.
While Louise talks, I'm going to get off frame just a little bit and deal with my gusty wind situation.
Oh, okay. So see, like here's a nice long section. That's the front. So you got your front. Then you have an increase, your raglan. Then you've got a little section for your arm, your sleeve. Then there's an increase section. Then you've got your back, nice big long section. Then you've got increases again on either side of your arm. So you've got 4 increases, right? You've got an increase here, you've got an increase at the back of the shoulder, you've got an increase at the front of the shoulder, and an increase at the back. 4 increase, 4 raglan increases. Every sweater has 4. Every sweater has 4.
How many did you do?
3. I'm like, what? And that was after I had decided that I wanted the neckline to be a little more open. I didn't want it to be really super snug. And so because I was guessing kind of what my gauge was going to be, and because I kind of just did like a working gauge swatch. I don't think I did a gauge swatch, and then I cast on and I was like, no, I still want my neckline wider. So I pulled it out, did another one, add more stitches. And then that was the kind of the one where I'm like, yeah, I think I like this. And I'll just try to convince myself that I like it. But deep down, it's like, no, I wish it was a little bigger.
Yeah.
So I ended up pulling it out and casting on a few more stitches and reworked the ribbing. And then what did I do the first time? The first time I messed it up, my increases, see how you've got your 2x2 ribbing, and then the increase, the raglan just comes right out of the ribbing. Well, I was working merrily along and then all of a sudden realized I had this offset, so it wasn't matching up with my 2 knit stitches. And I'm like, well, I can't leave that. So I
Okay.
pulled that out. And then I thought, oh, that's okay. I wanted to make the ribbing a little longer. So I thought, okay, I'm fixing 2 problems at once. So that didn't make me feel so bad. And then I cast it on. And when you know it, I look and I double checked this. I checked where I put my markers. I had my increase section and it was lined up, but I was off. In one of them, I was off by 1 stitch. So my 2 knits of my ribbing went down into where it should have been 2 stitches, 2 knit stitches. It was offset by 1. I pulled it out again. And then
I shouldn't laugh because we've all done this, but oh, it's funny.
well, and then it gets worse because then I'm like, okay, I'm like, go do this slowly, Louise. Like count the stitches, put the stitch marker in, count again. Well, and then that final time, I thought, okay, I've got it all. I'm looking, I'm like, yep, the knits and the ribbing are lining up with my knits and my raglan increases. But I didn't stop to count how many I had. I just went like, yep, that's good, that's good, that's good. And I'm knitting around, and then all of a sudden I'm getting like I have a whole ball knit, and I'm counting my stitches just to make sure that they're all 4 sections, like the front and the back are the same, the sleeve and the sleeve are the same. And all of a sudden I'm counting around. I'm like, why is this so big? And then I look at it and I'm like, for the love of goodness,
Uh-oh.
I forgot to put in one of these increases. I had 3 raglan increases instead of 4. And at that point, I put the whole freaking thing in a bag and left it for 2 weeks.
Yep.
I'm like, why? This is not a hard project. This should not be causing me this much grief. I'm like, what is going on? But I think I had just done it and pulled it out, done it and pulled it so many times that, it just all was like a blur. So it sat in time it for a little while. And it's just like, oh my goodness. Oh, Jakey says not all sweater have 4. It's a certain, oh, well, no, all raglan. All
Raglans do.
Raglans, you have 4. Yes, if you're doing a yoke, you don't, but all raglans have 4. You never have 3.
Not with a raglan.
Not with a raglan.
Not with a raglan.
You want 4 increases either side of your shoulder. Yeah.
Other types of sweaters, yeah, you'll have different types of increases. Right. But a raglan is 4.
That's right. Yes. So, oh my goodness. But now, thankfully, I've not been having any troubles, which now makes me worried when I try it on. What in the heck am I gonna find? I hope I like it. I don't know. I think at this point, even if I don't like how it fits, I think I'm just gonna carry on and give it to somebody else.
You're not gonna restart for a 6th time?
I don't think so. I think this project is on the needles and it's gonna be what it is. And oh,
well,
it's getting big.
That explains that.
You know what, you guys, that'll be the problem. No,
while you chat, I have to go close the windows in my apartment because we are apparently raining and gusting, and I don't want water on my wooden windowsills.
Okay, you go to bed. I will.
That would be bad. That would be bad.
What my next conundrum would be, but I don't think so. I mean, the problem next could be that I have just increased too much and now I have too big a circumference, but I don't think that'll be a problem because it's a capelet, right? Which is really like a poncho. So I don't think it could really be too big, could it? I think you've got a lot of play in there for ease. Like the capelet looks like it's much more fitted than a poncho is, but I think we got some play in there, right? Oh, is Sam joining us now? I'm going to just take a quick look at the comments here. So, oh, Anne is here and Sam is here. Oh, okay. So Jocelyn, I don't know if you can hear us, but Susanna's asking, in your pattern, is it a total of 450 grams of yarn? All right, we'll try to remember to ask her when she comes back. Oh, Thinking Humanist. Hi, how are you? What is your actual name? It's just started storming in Winnipeg. Yeah, it looks like it could probably storm here too. It's been kind of yeah, dark skies. All right, you guys, I thought I have way more stitches on here than I thought. I just added in this cable thinking surely that would be enough. But the stitches are still bunched up over here, which is a fantastic sign because that means I've got more done than I thought I did. So that's all right. I'm going to grab another cable, I guess, right? Large. Okay. Make sure I get all these. And we'll see. So what is everybody else working on? Did you guys have any? Nikki, you were gonna cast on the cable with us, but I think in the end that you maybe didn't. Did anybody else cast one on? Leave me a comment down here in the chat and I will take a look and see if anybody else cast one on. I'm really quite excited to wear this. I have a goal of getting this finished for the August long weekend. Because like we were talking, it is pretty hot most places. Nikki sounds like she's maybe in the minority where it's nice and cool out east, which is nice. But I'm thinking, that this might be something fun to wear on a cool summer evening, possibly. Oh, Jocelyn definitely didn't hear me. She had headphones on, so yeah. Jocelyn, Susanna had a question.
Sure. Sorry, I had to. There was definitely water in my kitchen and bathroom where there should not have been water.
Oh no!
So had to do some emergency toweling and window closure. We're good now.
Good job, you caught it.
Yeah, like if I had not noticed, it would have been hot mess.
That wouldn't have been good.
That would have been worse. Okay.
So
emergency averted. Yes, Susanna.
Oh, in your pattern, Jocelyn, is it a total of 450 grams of yarn?
I suggest having 450 grams of yarn because I know people. I love you to bits, but unless your name is Louise, and even Louise doesn't always swatch for a shawl.
No.
So while I used less than 450 grams, I definitely dipped into 50 grams of my third ball. So I used about 370 to 400 grams of yarn.
Okay.
But 400 should be fine. You're taking a risk if you don't do a gauge swatch. Because your yardage will change.
So now your shawl, you said is it done?
Mine's also mine's a light worsted, like it's a heavy DK light worsted. So like it's bigger than the dimensions you get for a fingering.
And you said top down triangle, right?
Top down triangle, yeah.
So is it one that you can go so far and then have enough yarn for the border?
If you were worried, I would probably shorten the stockinette section a little and shorten the mesh lace section a little. If you know you're running a bit tight on your yardage, make your first two sections a bit smaller because the moon motif is like a lot of rows.
Yeah, and so you can't, and
that you can't shorten because you stop mid-moon.
Yeah, you don't want to stop mid-moon. You need
that'd be weird.
You need a full moon, right?
A full crescent moon.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to shorten your lace section a bit and shorten your stockinette section a bit, stitch count wise, so long as you've got enough stitches to have a number of full repeats of moon motif, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. There's room to fiddle if you're comfortable playing around with it, but I 450 gives you no yarn chicken. 400, like you should be okay if you're getting 20 stitches over 4 inches. Like you should be okay. It just comes down to how much
So-
yardage you're gonna get for your knit. Because there's always the variability with yarns. So
Yeah. So Susanna, do you have yarn ready for this new shawl? Susanna, the bigger question is, did you get Jocelyn's other mystery knit along shawl?
have you given it up? You're gonna let the advent go for a bit, give it a rest.
But it's Christmas in July. This is the time to Susanna for the Fiber Friends Challenge for Christmas in July. That's the perfect.
Don't let her peer pressure you. She has not even started her advent wrap, Susanna. Don't
I
you let her
started
tell you otherwise.
I started it. I got about 3 days done. That's what I should work. That's
It
what I
is
should
Christmas
work
in
on.
July. Yeah.
That could be my project for this, like for next check-in.
Yes, it could.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. All right, let's check chat here and see what's going on. Oh, Thinking Humanist, I completed my first sock. That is awesome.
Beautiful. I love it.
Oh, Nikki, I ended up designing a blanket pattern, not releasing it, still working on. Oh, so that's why. So Nikki, because I was saying Nikki was going to do the capelet knit with us.
Yeah.
But
the blanket design's a lot of work.
But I remember her saying at some point I checked in with her about that, and she's like, yeah, no, she got sidetracked by something else. So blanket design, that's fantastic.
Okay, look, made a run for it.
Let's see. Oh, did you grab it?
Yes. Otherwise, I won't find it till my cat's playing with it at like 3 a.m. And I was like, what in the world is she playing with now?
Oh, you guys, Sam, you know, our friend Sam, who's knitting all the dishcloths.
If you lose me randomly, we're apparently thundering and lightning now.
Oh, no.
We are a fast-moving piece of active weather going on at the moment.
So Sam needs a round of applause, everybody. Sam did her first bobble today.
Oh, right. Go, Sam.
I know. She was so worried. She had herself so psyched out about it because, and I mean, it is, and it truly is. It can be daunting, right? You're looking at this and it's like knit, front, back, turn, purl, turn, knit, turn, slip, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, whoa, there's a lot of turning and what's where, and the yarn is attached here and it's attached there. And she did it, and it looked lovely.
Yeah, go Sam.
I know. Super exciting. Okay.
Adding it to the list of skills is always impressive.
It is.
Always
it's very exciting. So what else here? Let me see. We have some chats, some comments here. Oh yeah, Nikki says often cool where she is. That's fantastic. Louise, I'm nearing the end of the Bonjour High by, Espace Tricot. It's a neck shoulder warmer. Oh, that counts like as a capelet thingy.
That would count as a capelet thingy, yeah.
Sure. I'll wear it instead of a shawl when flying. Oh yeah, so just like to keep yourself warm. Right. Awesome. I wish I flew enough to have a designated capelet shawl.
I like to take my coffee shop shawl when I'm flying.
Yeah.
Because airplanes are kind of chilly in the summer.
Yes.
Even for me, it's a smidge cool. But the coffee shop is a great acrylic worsted weight shawl. So I can roll it up and make it into an impromptu neck pillow if I want to take a nap. Or I can have it draped over me if I'm a little bit cold. And because it's acrylic, even if I get when I get to if I'm going to a hotel or if I'm visiting friends, I can throw it in the washer or dryer and get it clean again.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a very versatile flying shawl. When I fly, which is so rarely, it's not even funny anymore. I used to fly a ton when I was a child growing up, but I don't fly at all anymore.
All right. Moment of truth. Hey, I think this is okay. I can't see a thing, but I think.
Oh,
I think it looks okay.
I think we're looking good.
Ooh, you guys. I'm. For a moment there, I was just like worried. This thing's giving me so much trouble. I was scared. And then, it's not like any like trying it on when you're live and being like, oh, yeah, this sucks. But I think we're gonna call this a success. So, but
I think you got it.
I'm gonna keep going because I think it'll be like a straight jacket if I go zoom straight down.
Yeah, I think you need to do a bit more increasing.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna keep merrily going on my way here. Now that this is what was anybody counting on my ripples? Like this could be the sixth time. It's either the fifth or the sixth time. So
Well, I know given that you're working in chunky, you'll be done faster than me because I'm working in fingering.
Well, I said I want to wear this the August long weekend, which is now
not that far away.
No, it's not. We're in July now.
Holy snickerdoodles.
So I need to get this done. Oh, I got to say this. Lynn left a comment that I chuckled at.
Okay.
Lynn, you're right. I should. And I've thought about it. So Lynn says, Louise, have you ever considered doing one project that fits the criteria for all the groups? Challenges and knit togethers that you are participating in, easier to concentrate on one project. I've thought about it.
You do a lot.
I thought about it.
You do a lot.
I know because I've got a guild project that's doing this. The Fiber Friends are doing this. My New Start Mondays are this. Jocelyn and I are doing this.
Now, the whole point of the whip check-ins was to help you pick whips.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, we stray from that. We do new cast-ons because both you and I just enjoy the process of knitting. Yeah. But the primary goal is to help us get through our whips.
Yes. What did I do here? Yes. And I think this has been helping.
You can lick the cotton for days. It's still going to be there. Yeah.
All right. I'm happy with this. So look, this is.
No, I think it's turned out great. I love that color so much. It's so pretty.
I know. I think
so pretty.
This might be, I don't know. I know. I think I'm grasping at straws. I'm thinking chunky weight. I'm like, but I think it might be fine on a cool summer night.
I think you're nuts.
Probably. But it might get, I don't know.
Might come out in October.
Definitely.
Cool fall evenings. That I could see.
August might be pushing it, but you know what? That's okay. Don't get me off track here, because if I focus for August 1st, then I will
be done for October.
Yeah. Yes. So don't. Yeah. We're gonna still go, and because you never know, it could be chilly. It could be. Or maybe I will just put it on anyways.
Oh yeah, that was a fast moving storm. We've already got light on the edge of the horizon.
That's what it's been doing here all day. Is it rains and it clears up and then it comes back in again. It's just.
That's fine. Weather changes. That's the nature of weather.
Yeah, she does. All right, you guys, I am so happy. I am really, really happy with this. Yeah, I'm happy. So Jocelyn, are you, at what point are you going to try yours on?
Oh, mine isn't, I don't want it ready till October. So I've got time. I don't need to try it on till the end of section 1 to see how I'm doing for my row gauge. But at the end of section 1, I'm going to be over 400 stitches on a row. Because again, fingering weight.
Yeah.
My rows are not going to be short. It's going to take time to do these things. But I knew that starting it was going to be a longer term project. Yes.
Well, for sure. Yeah. Yours is definitely, mine should be a pretty speedy project. And it will be now that I'm on track. I'm just zooming.
Right.
Oh, look at this. Everybody's so excited for Sam.
Super stoked.
Tracy says, yay, Sam. Thinking Human says clapping. Nikki says it has been secret knitting. This must be her blanket.
Yeah.
I have not shared one stitch with anybody. Okay, now I desperately
for
need
you.
to know what this is.
Good for you. I look forward to the reveal. I think the reveal's gonna be great.
I'm thinking cables, maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know.
But we will know when Nikki is ready to let us know.
That just adds to the intrigue. It's like nobody knows, and now that means all of a sudden I need to know. It's a secret. So yes, what is it? What is she working on? Oh yeah, Sam wrote me a poem for my birthday. That was so sweet.
Lovely.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Diane, I know. Diane agrees with you. She says, Louise, fall poncho. That's okay. Nope, I'm not gonna get nope, you can't change my mind. I'm still thinking it's a cool summer.
All right.
Yep.
I think given it's chunky, if you keep giving it another week or two, you'll be done.
I'm hoping so.
Because a chunky yarn it's just so fast.
I know.
It's just so fast.
I am loving chunky yarn. I am just, yeah, I like it a lot. Almost all the yarn. I did buy some Holst super soft. So that's like a light fingering. But other than that, almost everything I bought lately has been chunky.
Okay.
I think I just like the idea that it just gets me like 2 steps closer to a finish before I even start. Just with the heavy weight yarn.
Okay.
So what is everybody else working on? Before we go into what we're going to work on next month?
Yeah.
Let's just see. Type it. What do you guys, or what are you even just working on right now as we're chatting? So Susanna, you never actually said what was up with the Advent, the mystery, the Rebel
MCAL.
Yeah. So, because weren't you on, like you was it 19 or day 20? Like you're
so close. Susanna's so close to a finish.
So are you still working on it, or did it get set aside because what you were working on baby knits? I know that. And, but I mean, isn't that what happens? We get so close and then something steals us away and then projects sit there so close. Anyways, we'll see here, see what she tells us in the chat. So I'm just working at putting my stitches back on my needle. And then I am
for our knit night tonight, I'm just knitting on a sock in the round.
That is always good knit night project. Nothing that, well, never say never, but it should not have disastrous consequences, right?
Really shouldn't consume much of my brain to do this.
Should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, you should be pretty good. All right, let's see what everybody's chatting about. Oh, Susanna says, I have gone back to the Advent.
Nice. Good. That's another one that'd be great with fall and early winter. Oh, so good. Okay. I can't wait.
Diane obviously has been to cottage country in Northern Ontario because she said, when I said, she can't change my mind about it being a summer evening, she said, go jump in the lake at the cottage and then you'll put it on quick. The water up there barely warms up. I never go in. I make guck into my ankles. It's like, it's ice. The kids go in. It's ridiculous. But you're right. That I would definitely need this. This could be a bathing suit cover up, you guys.
Oh man.
Okay, there you go. So maybe I could model it on the beach. That's so funny. Oh, Nikki said you would need a chunky cap here this evening. See, I know, like 13 degrees. Yeah, that's a nice, cool night. Tracy's working on the sock. Susanna's working on baby vertebrae. How are you liking it, Susanna? You must be getting close to being finished. Susanna's starting day 20 of the MCAL. Diane is starting the heels for her Christmas socks. Super fun.
Good.
And is it cool most of the summer in London? No, no, it's hot. You knit things that I can't wear in Illinois summers. No, no, it is not. I know. That's why I'm kind of thinking, I know, but the cottage is in Northern Ontario, so it is cooler than London. So Liz, I would probably say, yeah, or Anne, that, yeah, we probably have the same summers. Illinois to London, we're probably the same. Does it count that I untangled my yarn for the Rebel cow?
Yeah.
Sure, Liz. Sure.
Yeah.
Was that all that yarn tangles? That was for the MCAL? Oh, yeah, that looked like a mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yarn
Nikki,
untangling is a task.
it is. I don't
Ugh.
like doing. I do not like doing that. That is not my thing.
Brings back nightmare flashes of working at Claire's when I was 17.
Oh, like and untangling chains.
Children who are unobserved by their parents were the
Oh.
worst. And we had to untangle all of those jewelry messes that those kids made. I say kids loosely, everything from like 21 and younger.
Yeah, not 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, that is the worst. Untangling.
Hours spent at that cash wrap untangling jewelry because somebody wouldn't be watching their child and they'd be making a mess in the store.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm almost here. Okay. Let's see. Nikki says I'm working on the Spring Sorrel by Wood and Pine in coral, pink, and purple. That sounds gorgeous. In light fingering weight cotton acrylic. Oh, Nikki, that'll be lovely.
That'll be really nice.
Cindy is trying to finish a love note. Oh, but her puppy's not letting her. So back in the bag it went. Yeah, Diane says exactly, but the cold. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is in there. My dad's like fish finder probably it'll have the surface temperature. Well, I don't know. It's just cold. That's all I know. Liz is working on sock with Christmas yarn. Oh, Cheryl, nice try. What did I say that you're saying nice try to? Susanna, well, oh, Susanna's on the body of the baby vertebrae. Nice.
Oh, good.
And oh, Nikki, her hubby untangles the yarn. He even offers. I know some people like it. I guess it's like a challenge. It's kind of like would it be like making a puzzle, like trying to figure out. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I've been known. I'll cut yarn instead of untangling it.
Oh, I will sit there for hours and I'll fiddle with it. It's such a great accomplishment when I get it undone. Even if I only get 2/3 of it undone, doesn't matter. It's still a huge accomplishment in my mind. I
need to embrace that thought process a little bit more because I'm not that. I know. No, I just, yeah, no. All right, I'm almost back. Oh my goodness, this is taking a long time. Am I almost back? Yeah, I am. Just that little bit. Then I can start knitting on this again. All right, so what are we thinking we should do?
I've got 4 whips in mind.
Oh,
yes.
All right.
That we could pick from.
All right, what are they? We get to.
Or I abandon it all and make Christmas stockings.
Christmas stockings, hands down.
Louise's vote is Christmas stockings. Got
yeah.
it.
I don't even know what the whips are. I don't care.
Don't care.
No, nothing's going to be as exciting as a Christmas stocking. It's like I have never done Christmas in July because you guys know I'm obsessed. I love holiday stuff.
It boggles my mind given how much you love Christmas.
I know because I don't want to take away from the anticipation of waiting for like November to come and the Hallmark movies to come out and all that, right? But doing the Christmas in July, for the Fiber Friends podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, why have I been depriving myself?
I was just
I'm
like, it's an extra month of Christmas. I thought you'd take it and run with
I
it.
know, right? But I've always thought, no, I want to keep it like November, December, have summer in summer. But this year I haven't watched any movies yet though, but I'm tempted this weekend. I might watch some Christmas. I think I will. But I know I'm liking the fact of doing Christmas knits because it's making me think about what I need to gift, what I need to knit, and thinking that there's a potential I could have a pair of Christmas socks done if I start in July.
My thinking is, my sister and I decided that it is time to replace the family stockings. And I have a pattern for color work Christmas stockings. And I paid like $12 US for it or something. Anyway, it's got multiple charts and the letters. So you can do names, you can pick different charts and different backgrounds to match different people. So like I could do the whole family Christmas stockings and they'd all have individual stockings again.
Yeah.
My other thinking is I've still got a bit of worsted weight yarn I'm trying to get through. Won't work for the rest of the family because there's wool allergies galore. But my Christmas stocking can be made of wool.
Yes.
Because nobody should be touching it but me anyway.
That's
Maybe, Santa when he's stuffing it, and that's Santa's problem. And as far as I know, Santa handles wool fine. So it's not a problem. The man wears a red wool suit. He should be okay with some worsted weight yarn.
I think so. I think you're right.
I think I'm right. So like I could do that, or I could make it out of the scraps that I've got in acrylic that are floating around. So like I got options, but I do have some whips, and I've got a cardigan, a sweater, a sock, or a blanket as options. Yeah.
Well,
It's a tough pick. It's a tough pick.
Always. Oh, Cheryl was laughing at me when I said this could be a bathing suit cover up.
It could be.
Well, yeah, I wasn't really gonna make it that long, was I?
No.
It could be okay. Well, we'll see when I wear it.
I've got 2 front panels of a mallow cardigan that need a back lace floral pattern that I could wear in fall. And some bubble like sleeves.
Hmm.
And the needles I've been using are right here. Like all I'd have to do is literally open up the pattern to the charts and go. And the chart is easy enough. I could do it while I'm watching and doing other things. I've got the crochet blanket, and it was going to be a coffee table cover, but I like it too much to just make it a coffee table cover. So I'm turning it into a summer, fall, or early fall cotton blanket for my bed.
That's really pretty.
And I have a bunch of squares already crocheted. I just have to crochet them together to see how big this already is. I'd make a few more squares to finish off a blanket. Like this is already almost half a blanket.
Well, okay.
So you can see where we're starting to get into a bit of trouble. I do have to do some ripping because I thought I had enough to go gray all the way around again, but I don't. So I have to do a little bit of rip back. Not the end of the world, just a couple of squares.
Okay.
That's easy enough to do. But wait, there's more.
I like the idea of the floral panel on the sweater, but the blanket is really pretty too.
Gonna add complications. I'm in a sock duel with Asa.
Oh, don't do that. You'll lose.
Well, okay, the duel is every time I complete a pair of socks, she has 3 weeks to complete 2 pairs of socks.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, because we all know how slow I am at socks. There's the solstice socks.
Ooh.
Which are colorwork socks.
Okay, that's colorwork. I was gonna say, are there beads on there? But that's just colorwork. Okay.
It's colorwork and sparkle yarn.
But that is pretty.
Because apparently my whole life is sparkle yarn at this point.
I like sparkle yarn in certain places. Like on socks, I'm cool with it, but
Midnight Breeze is sparkle. And that's out. This is sparkle. And then the Endless Summer Adventure cardigan I'm working on.
It's sparkle too.
Also in sparkle.
Well, you know what? It doesn't everybody need a little sparkle in their day?
I mean, I think so. So that's fine.
Really?
I'm gonna end up making more than one of the endless summer cardigans, I know. Or I could keep working on my red spring mesh pullover, crochet pullover.
Oh, this is hard. Okay, so
Which
this.
again is another thing for late summer, early fall.
Mhm.
So you see the temptation because the blanket needs to be done before it gets cool anyway. Because it's I pitched my comforters, guys.
Mhm.
I have my summer quilt and that's it. I need to have my blankets done. I'm tired of putting them off all the time.
Okay, you know what? I think I'm I think I'm changing my vote.
Okay, that's fair. I
The
gave
re-
some very and they're all whips, so they count for Stash Dash, which ends next month.
Okay, so you had so what was it? Was it cream colored with the floral panel on the back?
Yeah, the mallow cardigan is an off-white open front drapey cardigan that has a big, beautiful lace panel in the back. It's a free pattern from Barocco. I've made it once already. I've felted the Barocco vintage. That is how much I wear it. Like I'm felting it in spots. I live in that cardigan. So I know a second of it will be very well done. This one is going to be elbow length sleeves instead of full length sleeves. So I like a full on summer cardigan.
So we could see her do that beautiful back panel.
Yes, you could.
Or there was the really
My
pretty
blanket.
afghan.
My
Or the sock.
which oddly enough is made entirely of scraps. So far, I've not spent $1 on this blanket.
That's amazing.
I mean, I'll probably have to buy more white yarn at some point, but that's fine because I'm making it all out of cotton. Or my solstice socks, which are color work socks.
Yeah, I like those.
Or my red mesh
Red
pullover.
mesh. I think I'm switching my vote to the red mesh pullover.
Okay, okay.
Because if you get it done, are you going done or progress?
Cardigan, done. Socks, blanket, progress, pullover done. So the garments I'm comfortable saying I could push and get a finish done.
Okay.
But the blanket it's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That I can't commit to a finish, and socks take me forever and a hot minute. But I could say like having progress, like having one sock finished.
Yeah.
And working on the second sock, which is like half done.
I think a finish would be good for you. I think a finish. Something that you could get ready to wear, right? Like so either the cardigan or the red mesh, because that's something like you said you could wear.
Yeah.
Okay, what's everybody else thinking? I think I can just think everybody's sitting there thinking like, ooh, what do I vote for?
Two knitting and two crochet.
Yeah, that's right. There is, isn't there? Oh, Nikki says red pullover.
Fair. It's a very pretty red. It's a cotton from Cascade Yarns, Noble Cotton in the red colorway. So pretty.
Nice and bright.
So red.
Oh, okay. So we've got 2 for the red pullover. Sally says socks. Tracy says red pullover. So there's 3 for the red pullover.
Yeah.
1 for the socks. See what else comes in here. Oh, Sam says red pullover.
Okay.
Susanna says, oh, Susanna's voting with me. So that's
the red pullover's taken off. That's
pullover. 5. That's 5 for the red pullover. 1 for a pair of socks.
Is first past the post? Is it like our election system?
Oh, Cindy says socks. That's 2 for socks.
2 for socks. Okay.
5 to 2. Diane says socks. That's 3. Ooh. Socks is catching up here.
It is. Woo. I love letting you guys decide. Just takes so much stress off of me.
Oh, Liz is going red pullover. That's 6.
6 to 3. Sorry, it's gonna blink for a few seconds.
All right, red pullover. I'm thinking that's the one.
Pullover it is. It's a free pattern from Hey Crochet with Carrie called the Spring Mesh Pullover.
Louise also voted pullover. All right.
Louise did also vote pullover.
Other Louise, other Louise.
Oh, other Louise, that's 7.
Yep. Any last minute votes for anything else? The red pullover. Otherwise, it's gonna be like going, gone.
Insert a bunch of auction noises here. Move really fast with my hands. Sold.
All right, I think it's the red pullover.
All right.
I know
Done.
there's a bit
Decision
of a
made.
lag. All right, red pullover.
Which is good because yes, it's a front panel and a back panel with a little bit of sleeve work.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
So it's not too hard to do.
And crochet's fast. Oh, hi, Mary. Mary said red pullover too, so it's like a done deal.
Okay, perfect.
All right, the socks would have been cute, guys, but
you voted pullover. The socks would have been cute.
But the pullover, because I don't know, it's lacy, it's open, it's summery. It'll be fun.
Yes, it will be.
It'll be fun. So, okay, so what am I going to do? I thought that I just felt that I really hadn't even thought. I was just focusing so much on my capelet knitting. So this guy is a shrug, a lace shrug that I could and should keep working on. This is a sleeve. But
okay.
I have this. I have another top that I'm almost finished. Well, almost.
I know your idea of almost and most of our ideas of almost sometimes wild.
This one
wildly
is
different.
Really close. This one is really, really close because it's a top down raglan. Now I'm like paranoid, making sure I.
Did you do 4 sections for that one?
I did. But look, I'm almost ready to do ribbing. And then I just have to do a little something on this for a little sleeve and then pick up and just finish off of the neckline. So it's almost done.
That is okay. That is actually quite close. All right.
That is very, very close. So that could be an option. But then I like the idea of picking up and doing your MCAL.
Ooh.
A mystery, the Christmas Advent, which fits right in
with Christmas in July.
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
I like that idea. So I really like that idea. So what do you guys think? Well, we can just leave it there. So I've got this little lacy, like it's just a start. So I could go for progress on that. I could finish the top down blue, or I could try to see how much I could get done on the MCAL, the shawl.
I'm gonna vote MCAL, so you could do Christmas in July at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it lets you double up, which isn't really a thing that happens very often with us.
No, but doubling up is good.
Yeah,
good idea.
It sounds self-serving because it's my pattern, but here we are, and that's my vote. I said what I said.
Okay, so you said MCAL.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, I did read your comment. I don't know why you're frustrated because you were doing so good. You just don't be frustrated. Just think you can do it, and you can do it. Oh, Louise, did you mention the weight of the yarn for the pullover? Jocelyn, your red one.
It's worsted.
It's the worsted?
Yeah.
Oh, that looked like a cute cowl. Oh, this my sleeve.
I think if it was a cowl, it would be a higher contender, but that's a lot of work left for a shrug if that's the point you're at for the shrug.
It is, I know.
And I mean, it's tempting. It's tempting to say the dreaded F word for you. And the one thing, but that part of me is like, but it's such a quick finish. If you just did it this weekend, it'd be done. And you could have it as a finish for Monday.
And you're right.
So close.
Could. So I could do that and the MCAL at the same time, is what you're saying.
Yeah, you could just finish that and do the MCAL quietly.
Okay.
But I like the idea of you being able to double up. I do something Christmas orientated in July.
We've got 5 votes for the MCAL. We've got Liz and Mary and Nikki and Diane and Sam are doing, say, do the Rebel and Cal. Cindy says finish the blue top because you're almost done. You're right, Cindy.
I'm just like, if she settles in with a movie tonight, she'll be done that sweater. Your top will be done.
I know. If I just sit.
You just need one good summer movie. Or a couple episodes of Bridgerton. Like, just.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it'll be done because it's close enough to a finish that you could have it as an FO for Monday.
Oh, that's tempting.
But the Rebel MCAL is a ways away, but you can pick it up now, get a chunk of it done, and finish it in time to wear it for this Christmas. So you're not staring at it going, I want to wear it for Christmas, but I'm on day 3. You're like, right. I want to wear it for Christmas, and I'm like on day 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is then a far more conceivable goal when you hit September, October, and you start crafting for Christmas, because you don't pick up Christmas crafting till November.
I know. Because I want to do it in the moment.
Yeah. So I think for you
when
that
all the movies
might work better.
You're right.
Might work
better.
Sally,
I didn't say my socks because that's a different one. I've got my Christmas socks sitting right here because I'm going to work on these for the fiber prints.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'm hearing Lynn's comment, Louise, keep them all the same. Because
it's tricky because our stuff is secret.
Yes.
So having it crossover with the fiber friends is a bit is a bit tricky. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Having it crossover with like your guild knits or like other knits and stuff that are offline.
Yeah.
That I can see working okay. It's the same reason as like I hesitate to do the Fiber Friends challenge stuff for our monthly check-ins because they're supposed to be secret knitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas like next month when it's the vintage knit, I want to be able to participate and loudly and proudly show off a vintage knit or crochet that I'm working on.
That's like
rather than having to keep it quiet till afterwards when we're in September to talk about.
Yeah. So that's right. So I'll keep my sock for the Fiber Friends. Okay, you guys, I'm going to finish the blue top. Maybe, come watch me Monday night. See if it's done or not.
I think you can do it. It's so close. You need a movie. You need a movie.
I need a movie or two. You're right.
Yeah. And you're finished. Like that's an achievable weekend project.
So Susanna, I think if I'm doing the MCAL, I think you should try to get the last 4 days done this month and report back next in August. Nikki says your Christmas socks could be your vanilla on the go knitting when you're home. Home knit the mystery cow. Yes.
Yeah. Socks to and from between clients and stuff.
Yeah.
And then your MCAL at home. Yeah, that would work great.
That would work. Okay.
That would work great.
Blue sweater done this weekend. Yeah. Christmas sock for on the go. MCAL for at home. All right. All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much everybody. There's like 5, 6 votes for the MCAL. So I'm so excited. Except, you know what I want to do now?
Change your colors and start again.
Yeah.
It's almost like I know you.
No, well,
it's designed for a full skate and 24 minis. It's a big wrap shawl, guys.
I'm thinking I want to do it. I want to do it in Christmas colors now.
I've been tempted to pick up and make myself a second version because I've got enough minis to do it. But I've also been tempted to do another one of my Spooky Vibes cowls. For Halloween and make myself a secondary one. So like you're not alone. You're not alone in this thinking process of yours.
All right. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to finish this too.
What I should do is make an advent for my mom and take her to Michael's and pick up the Feels Like Woolies.
Yeah.
There's no wool in it.
Nope. fingering weight.
fingering weight acrylic, so my mom could have it, or let her pick colors out, and I'll make her a spooky vibes cowl or a Christmas advent, whatever she wants.
Oh, that would
And I'll
be
make
good.
that for her for Christmas or something. My sister or my niece gave me their requests, because if you want to hand it for me, the request has to be in before the end of July.
Okay.
My sister requested fingerless mitts and a matching hat.
Perfect.
I can do that. I can do that.
So
In
Suzanne-
acrylic, guys, she's allergic to yarn like my mom.
allergic to wool. Okay, so Susanna is in. She said okay, Louise.
Yeah.
So
All right.
Susanna,
I
you and
like
I.
it.
Now Nikki
Uh-oh.
is starting the MCAL because she and I were supposed to have started like on December 26th, which I did.
Yeah.
But then I got distracted.
Okay.
Nikki, where are you with your MCAL? Do you want to join Susanna and I? Does anybody else want to join it? Christmas in July.
You can run a secret knit along.
We could.
See how far you guys can get.
Hmm.
Challenge yourself. See how far you can get.
Because it's only we're a week in, right?
We
So,
are. And like we're at 6, but like we're not meeting again until September what?
August.
Sorry, August something.
Yeah. So yeah, what good question. What day? When are we meeting? August 3rd.
That's not too bad. It's only
Well,
3
that's-
days shorter than this.
And if you work hard on a weekend or something, right? And you got a day off.
You plug away at it. Again,
Yeah.
the big thing is it doesn't have to be finished. The more you
Oh,
get
no.
done now, the less you have to do in the fall when you're getting ready
In
to
like
wear
October,
it.
November to wear it. Yeah.
Which I love doing that. I love picking stuff up, working on it far away from when I want it finished, knowing that when it gets closer to the date, I go, okay, no, I have to be working on this. I open it up and I'm like, ha ha ha, I'm further along than I thought I was. Woo! There we go. Feels good.
Oh,
Feels good. Oh wow.
okay, I like this. Okay.
I think it's a good plan.
So has Nikki jumped on the bandwagon here?
I hope
Oh,
so.
that's right. She says, LOL. Yeah, my MCAL, I frogged because I also started designing in that yarn. Okay, well, Nikki,
There
this
you
is
go.
the time. Pick different yarn because I'm gonna.
This is the time. Here is the place.
This is the time. It's Christmas in July. This is it. We were meant to restart this and knit it now. I feel it. This is it. Sally. Oh, Sally's also doing socks and a hat for Christmas in July. Fantastic. Yes, because Sally, I think, is doing Nikki's
Yeah.
Christmas Chronicles too,
I think so, yeah.
which is awesome.
It'd be so good, guys. Oh, so good.
Oh no, the pressure's on. Cindy says she's crossing her fingers for me to have my blue sweater done on Monday.
Listen,
Oh
you just need a movie or two. You do it in the evenings, not when you're outside doing your summer sunny Sunday stuff. Summer stuff. And
Summer.
you'll be done. And it'll be done.
no.
It really will. It really
I know.
will.
I
Yeah.
believe you. I believe you.
That
I
is,
can hear it.
it is a perfectly reasonable goal. And you'll have that FO and you can wear it and you'll feel so good. You'll feel so good.
I know.
You'll feel so good.
You guys, what I swear to goodness, you could talk me into almost anything.
At
Knitting
least the
related.
goals, I'm
Knitting
trying
related.
for reasonable goals.
Can you do this? Of
Reasonable.
course I can. Can you do this? Oh, I was gonna look up. So the feels like
Just skip cleaning.
The
Who
feels
needs
like-
to do it anyway? I do, guys. We have a hard cutoff at 8. My mother's arriving on Saturday. I gotta sneak in cleaning whenever flipping possible.
I
Because
feel
I need
like
to be
want
ready to
to.
host a parent in like 48 hours. Less
Yeah,
than. They'll
so-
be here sometime on Saturday. Like they'll be here by Saturday supper, the latest.
So this is emergency cleaning.
Yep. And I gotta sneak it in around work. So I'm like, so I'm looking at the clock, is it like 8? I gotta go.
Yes, it is our time to wrap up, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Not that I
Nikki-
don't love you people.
No, well, that's it. We always do about an hour and a half. We always wrap up at 9 and we're like, yep, ready to 9 minutes too. So Nikki says, OMG, now you've got me thinking Christmas yarn colors for the MCAL.
I mean, if you've ripped it, you're wide open as to what colors you could pick.
I know.
And you can pick whatever colors speak to you of Christmas.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I am going to do this. I'm going to watch Christmas movies.
Yeah. Because it gives you an excuse to do it because you got to get in the theme. You got to get in the mood.
In the mood. I'm going to have Christmas color yarn. I'm going to knit this. I'm going to have it ready for November. I can wear it November, December.
No, trust me. There's reasons why I was like, no, this makes the most sense.
Okay. So
I mean, also shamefacedly, I'm plugging my own patterns. So, well, there's that. But primary part is I want to see you wear it. I want to see you wear it.
I want to do it. I want to do it. Okay. I think I can feel Nikki is going to jump on the bandwagon here. Anybody else feeling this excitement and want to like jump in, like knit with us?
Yeah, absolutely.
I know. Where's Asa? Maybe
sleeping. It's the middle of the night for her.
I wonder if she's waking up feeling the vibes, feeling the Christmas excitement.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have a comment or two. I'm not sure it's going to be of excitement.
Oh, yeah, I can feel it. She's going to do it. I know it.
Yeah, you think so?
No, she won't.
No, she won't.
Okay, but maybe.
She'll join you in spirit and cheer you on.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm like super excited about this. I gotta go look for yarn.
That's okay. I love you guys. I have to go clean. My mother's coming.
Yes. Okay, we all know that. Mother's coming. Yeah.
I love you all. I gotta go bleach my tub. Because my mom's got chemical allergies, so I want to do a deep cleaning, and it has to be done by 2:00 tomorrow afternoon because I need time to air out the apartment so that the chemicals don't set her off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you go do that. Get things
I got
ready.
some deadlines.
All right. Well, happy knitting, and everybody, thanks so much for hanging out with us. It's been a fun Thursday night, and I am like so excited.
We'll see you guys for mid-month motivation.
Yeah, that'll be.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Let me quickly look. Where are we? We're July
6th. Look at all this hair.
So 2 weeks is the 20th.
Sure, that sounds
and
right.
And then 2 weeks after that is
the 3rd.
So it'll be the 20th, you guys. We'll be back here knitting and having more fun. It'll be the middle of Christmas. Oh, you guys, I will be all about the Christmas movies. So
yeah, I know you will. I might join you and listen to some Christmas music. I don't do the movies, but I will do the music.
Okay, that'd be fun.
I could do that.
All right. Well, guys, thanks so much. Have a great 2 weeks. And yeah, join me Monday night. See if I get my blue sweater done or not.
I know you will. I have faith in you.
I'm not
totally nail it.
All right.
Nail it. I'll see you guys Monday.